on the 5. Sunday, S-U-N-D-A-Y, Songwriting, AATFP. Welcome to Sunday Songwriting number 136. There's so much silence stored in the cells of my body. There's so much silence in the memories. So much silence as they trigger me, and more silence as I'm silent, as their thoughts go into me, into me, into me, into me, into me. Oh, I'm not a storage for their doubts, not a sacrifice for their greed anymore. I need me and my voice and my actions to be clear. I got now, I got this, I got everything right here, right here. Right here, behind the silence, there's a well-preserved, gorgeous statue. Under the silence is my patience, my beauty, my virtue. Next to the silence is another way to look at my strife. It's having a voice in every little part of my life, 'cause I'm going to be seen for all that I am, and I am also heard for, yes, yes, who I am. And I'm not a storage for their doubts, not a sacrifice for their greed anymore. I've been sleeping in safety of the chains of silence, creeping fear in my brain as I'm searching for reasons to be still, afraid and ashamed. I can hold myself through this feeling, every shade of my name, catching myself believing lies about how I'm awful inside, reeling in this fish, retrieving all of my courage inside. I am all of these thoughts, there are so many ideas I've bought, squashing my own self-worth, idealizing the souls who are sought. I can focus on her, I can focus on love in the dirt. I can let go of judging, of nudging myself like a jerk. There's so much silence stored in the cells of my body. There's so much silence in the memories. So much silence as they trigger me, and more silence from them into me, into me, into me. There's no more silence when I dare to use sound. There's no more silence when I spread truth around. No more silence when I breathe in all that's there. I am silence, I am shouting everywhere. Oh, I'm shouting everywhere. Oh, I'm shouting everywhere. 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 And the doubts, they don't reach me anywhere. And the doubts, they will never get through all the tips of my hair. Surrounded by so many people who care. They keep holding me through, and I know I'm not stuck in that lair. I can stay in the moment, not be stuck there. Stuck in the memory, stuck in the silence, stuck in my body, stuck in the silence, stuck in the triggers, stuck in the silence. I can just be in the silence without being stuck. I can just hold myself in the silence, hold myself and free myself up. I can just be in that silence, be with all of me. I can just be. 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 I am just just me. I am just me. I'm me. I'm me. I'm me. I'm free. I can just be with the pain, with the anger, with the shame. If that's what's there, I can just be with it all. I can care, I can care, I can care. I can just be there with everything everywhere. I can just stay there. In the silence. It was requested that I do the quick chant song for Standing Rock, so you can just get it in your head, sing it every day, and get it out there in the universe without silence, with volume. If people say, how do you feel about Standing Rock? You don't have to talk about it. Talking might feed silence. You can just sing about it. We stand with Standing Rock. 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 Keep on singing that over and over again. Would you like to do a mudra with me? This was last Mudra Monday. You can follow me on Instagram for Mudra Monday. This is for your womb. There's also a womb that surrounds all of us. It's not just for women. This is for your womb in you and around you. And in this womb, you are constantly being created. So what are you going to create today? You decide. It is so hard to be stuck in that silence. Maybe you have no idea what I'm talking about. It's that silence where you feel like you can't stick up for yourself no matter what. Something keeps twisting it around. And this is why, my friends, it's dangerous, as I've said before, to not be with someone with their emotions, with their feelings, and to try to push them to take action when their heart's not with the action. That's a similar feeling to what the abuser was doing, pushing them to do something when their heart was not with that action, pushing them to do some kind of action. It's okay to just be present with the confusion and honor it. Honor everything you are in that moment, because you've become all of those things. And you deserve validation for yourself before it happened and after it happened. Because you became all those things, and you're still what you were before. It's like this fire. If I keep feeding it wood and the dead branches, it's just going to keep burning it. And it will go out if you stop feeding it things. So the silence is like this fire that's burning in you as you keep feeding it things. You keep feeding it different things that need to be silenced. It's like categorizing it into the silence file. It's like, oh, okay, there's a trigger. I need to be silenced again. Or, oh, this is a time in my life that being silenced was the only way I can survive, so I'm going to be silent again. And the only way to stop feeding that fire is to stop feeding that file, which means even the silence can have a voice. Even what's in the file can have a voice. And having that courage to voice it instead of silence it. So you put it in the opposite file, or you don't even file it away. And then the silence doesn't get bigger. Does that make any sense? This song is not actually alchemizing the silence into a voice. I didn't quite get there with it. It's just acknowledging this phenomenon. And I think it's the microcosm of the macrocosm. I feel like there's so many ways as a culture we've been silenced because of fear. So many people who believe in cannabis have been silenced for so many years because it's illegal to use it, which is really against human rights. It really is. And the more we speak up about it, the clearer it becomes what has been stolen from us. This healing modality, this treasure, this fuel, this environmentally safe energy. And so when we look at all the silences in our society, we can find so much freedom as we stop feeding the silences, even with little sarcastic comments each day. If you laugh at them, what you're doing is you're silencing the silence. People joke about serious things all the time. It's not funny, but people laugh because they don't know what else to do, because they're trained to keep silent. And that laughter is a form of silence. Does that make any sense? And so a lot of people shy away from actually facing real problems and real causes of imbalances because it's painful, because it's easier to laugh at it. It's easier to not confront. And this is disease, my friends. When you don't confront what it is that's causing you pain, and instead you're silent about it, then it will continue to inflict pain on you and cause you imbalance, whether you're aware of it consciously or not. So if you file it away, the pain is getting inflicted on you invisibly. Maybe a bad habit has replaced the abuser. I'm going to let you marinate on that. I hope you had a great week, and I don't mean to be a downer. I want you all to have a safe holiday, and I also really want you to remember where Thanksgiving came from. It was put on the calendar by the president at the time so that the people who were pillaging the native Indians would celebrate their victory feast just one day out of the year instead of every single time they did it. So it's not a holiday that our Native American brothers and sisters are being honored in like we were taught in school. Oh, this friendly, peaceful existence between us. The reason why I don't want to not talk about this is because it continues today. The racism, the genocide, the disrespect of our indigenous people. And this is hurting all of us. Those inflicting it and those being inflicted on, and those being witnesses to it. Because our indigenous people have knowledge and presence that can teach all of us how to live more in harmony with nature and each other. So this Thanksgiving, I urge you to learn something about this, to dive into the Native American culture, respect it, really reach out to friends of yours who are Native, really create a bond. Let's turn this holiday around, let's break the spell, let's make it what it's obviously wanting to be, which is to reach out to the indigenous neighbors and have a meal with them, which means you might need to go to Standing Rock, my friend, because many of them are there right now. And if not during this Thanksgiving holiday, because it is so important to spend time with your families, then right after or right before, find a way to connect, because through connection, you will heal yourself of your own disease. Thank you so much for watching, my lovelies. I do hope that whatever is silencing you gets acknowledged by you, and that your silence gets acknowledged so that you may work through it and feel expressed. I love you, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Stay strong, stay with strong hearts. Please do subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the visibility. I appreciate the shouting I can do out into the world with more subscribers and more support. On the 5.